So, I'm back on the fields of Perthshire. And yes, this field is covered in polythene, but there are lots of roads. There are lots of paths, lots of trackways for irrigation, for tractors and so on. So I'm going to have a little shot in between. The reason I chose this field, I am a bit short of time today. I've only got maybe 2.5 hours. And the first thing is, this part is shaded, so my little tender skin won't be burnt to a crisp. And also I don't have the time to drive to the other sites. I'm desperate to get back on the old church site, but struggling for time. So I'm not going to do that today. I'm not going to go back to the paddock where I had a lot of success. I'm going to target this field here. And incidentally, this field is where I got the Morgan silver dollar, if you remember that one. I found that beautiful big silver, I think it was Carson City, which apparently is quite a rare mint mark. And I lost it, I dropped it, I found it and lost it in the same day. It took me, I think, 4 attempts in about a month to recover it again. So that's the same field. Right, 24,500 subscribers. I'm pushing towards 25,000. So fingers crossed, maybe on the next video, I'll have made it. So welcome to all the new subscribers, and let's go and see if there's some more treasures to be found. As is often the case, the signal comes in the first couple of minutes, and it's a bit erratic. 86, 87, it's all over the shop. 85, 87, 88. Could be the dreaded aluminium. There have been lots and lots of tractors going over this ground time and time again, so it could be very compacted. Well, there it is right there. As you know, I always do a live dig on the first target, even if it's utter junk. And it's one of these little pieces. We get loads of these, or bits of them. I'm not sure if they're like rakers for when they used to be tilling the fields. That might make more sense, but then I wouldn't have expected them to be square. But then again, cheaper to make if they're square bar, isn't it? So I don't know, but we get lots of these varying lengths, and they are clearly something agricultural. But first find. We have another digger just a minute later. Well, we're out, and I can actually, I was going to say I can see something round, but it's not round. It's got an edge on it, look. It's a wee lug or something. It's another piece of this stuff. Well, I just show you the bar that we're finding lots of. And we get loads of these as well, so maybe the two of them are related. But yeah, it's a funny kind of metal. It's almost shiny, polished. Comes in various fragments, but again, I think that might be something agricultural. Let me know in the comments below. I've had 3 further bits of aluminium, which I shall edit out. This is a 6465. It's a lead, big stone. It's a lead or a button territory, or a gold coin. Nope, there. Right, it's in my hand. Allegedly. What's that? Nope, that's mud with a bit of moss on it. Right, let's see. So it's in there somewhere. It's not in there. Is it a wee tiny fragment of lead or something maybe? No, that's a bit of iron. That is an iron nail. It cannot be an iron nail, surely. There was indeed a piece of lead. Just a wee fragment. Probably off a bit of roofing lead. But it's a find. And it's not aluminium. X marks the spot. Kind of. It's there. There it is. How did I miss something that size? Well, it's a thing. What is that? What is that? I've got no idea. Hollow backed. Looks like it would have been mounted on something. Really got no idea. Furniture fitting or a hook for a jacket. It's a mystery. Again, let me know in the comments below. It's gone a bit quiet. That's best part of 25 minutes without a target. And we've got a big 71-72 non-ferrous. There it is there. It's more of the dreaded aluminium. This one definitely sounds a bit better. Well, that is not so good, because that is more aluminium. This time, but losing the will to live with the amount of aluminium I'm finding in this field. Damn. Damn. Okay, we've been about 15 minutes without a signal. 86. Oh no, it's gone up to 96. Surely going to be more aluminium. Well, I was right, it was aluminium, but a little bit different from the usual aluminium. An aluminium rod for some reason, rather than a can. Oh well, one of those days today so far. Just filming this one, just in case it's not aluminium. 74-75, lead or button territory I would say, but I don't believe it. Also, ring pull territory. What a disaster. Please, 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 make it something not made of aluminium. Clearly the very edges of this field are pretty trashy. But I'm persevering. Has to be something good somewhere, eventually. Oh, there could be something round. We've got something round. It might be a button, maybe. It's a button. It's a button. You know what too, it's a military button. And it's the bad bit that I've found. It's the bit we don't want. The bit that doesn't have any decoration on it. The front part would be the domed bit that would have the regiment. So that is find of the day. It's probably World War II era, and it's probably something like, well, a Scottish regiment I would guess. 1939-1945. Lots of army surplus was sold off after the Second World War, and farm workers used to buy military jackets because they were obviously warm and fairly waterproof, and they were cheap as well. And that's often why you find so many military buttons. But find of the day. This time 68, 69. Could be a gold coin. Sometimes it's when you least expect these things is when you find them. But I'd find it pretty unbelievable if I pulled a gold coin out. But maybe, just maybe, a wee button. No, I don't know what's going on here, but come on, there we go. Right, we're out. We're out, we're 65, 69. Button number 2. I'd settle for that. Is that a bit of lead? No. Yes, it's a bit of lead. Well, it's just a regular good old bit of folded lead, but it's not aluminium. So that's all that matters. Probably off a bit of roofing lead. Oh well. This one. Can't quite make my mind up where it is. About there, but the pinpointer says somewhere else. But we've got an 80, 81. Thankfully, shallow. Come on. Something good. Oh, there's something there. Is it a bullet? It's a pigeon tag, isn't it? Is it a pigeon tag? It looks like it. It is. It's a poor wee pigeon. A wee pigeon that has met its maker. I'm not... I know what you're all thinking. John, why are you not using your brush, John? Remember that one you forgot yesterday when you were out? Don't tell me you've forgotten it again, John. Well, yes I have. So we have got, I don't know what's going on there. We have got a 1759 SU, that's what it is, SU75NE. So a poor wee pigeon, could well be a wee leg bone in there, often there is, but it's a poor wee racing pigeon. 1759 SU75, so I think this is from 1975, is that right? So this has been missing for a long time if it's 1975. This pigeon would predate me by 4 years. But yeah, I think it's off a racing pigeon that was probably caught by a sparrowhawk. I'm right by a tree line, so it was probably ambushed and then used for dinner. Oh well, rest in peace, little pigeon. This time, 82, 84. It is. What a nightmare. Coca-Cola, no, Newcastle. Newcastle brown ale maybe. Disaster. Well folks, that's it. 2 hours and 36 minutes of absolute misery. I was toying with the idea of just not even posting this video, but I think it's important to be realistic. I think if I just keep putting up video after video of great finds, people will just say that's unbelievable. So, got to be realistic. So I think we'll put this up maybe with the headline, "What a disaster." I don't know. Or maybe there's been a murder for that poor little pigeon. So only 2, well, decent finds, if you can call them that. Let's have a wee look to save me getting the light box out. It's been a while since I've had this tough a day, but we've got the back of a little button, which is probably Second World War era, as I mentioned, which is a shame because if it had had the dome on it, it would have almost certainly been decorated, and that would have been a much better find. There is some writing on the back, can't quite make it out, but it might be someone like Furman and Sons, probably somewhere in London, but that's debatable. And then the murder, the scene of the crime, 1759 SUNE, which I think was from 1975, so gone but not forgotten. I wonder what happened to our poor little pigeon. Maybe a heartbroken owner was waiting for him to come home, and he never came. Or she. So thanks again all for watching. 24,500 subscribers. I'm almost at 25. If you like what you see and you haven't already, then I'd appreciate if you hit the subscribe button, and hopefully I'll see you on the next dig. What's going on with my hair? Anyway, we'll see you soon, and thanks for watching. Take care.